Aloha! Welcome to our show, Still We Will Love. My name is Elizabeth Thomas, and I'm so proud to be part of this historic MAPA virtual event. This is the first time ever in the history of MAPA that there's a show made entirely online. This show is built on the students' ideas and creativity with the help and support from our amazing teachers and directors. We've dedicated the past 6 weeks to learn acting skills, singing techniques, dance choreography, creative writing, and even sign language. At the beginning of our time together, we voted and agreed on our themes to be on friendship, racism, and justice, in hopes that this will bring inspiration to the hearts of many, especially at this time. You will see these themes in our video. It was such a fun experience making this performance for you. Thank you so much for watching and enjoy the show!
I keep my ideals because in spite of everything, I still believe that people are really good at heart. Anne Frank.
We must accept finite disappointment, but never lose infinite hope. Martin Luther King, Jr.
Share your smile with the world. It's a symbol of friendship and peace. Christy Brinkley.
I've decided to stick to love. Hate is too great a burden to bear. Martin Luther King, Jr.
It's not diamonds who are a girl's best friend. It's your friends who are your diamonds. Gina Bareka.
You cannot shake hands with a clenched fist. Indira Gandhi.
We cannot light another's path without brightening our own. Martin Luther King, Jr. Isn't it ironic? We ignore the ones who adore us, adore the ones who ignore us, love the one who hurt us, hurt the ones who love us. Friends, fight for you, respect you, involve you, encourage you, need you, deserve you, and save you. Will Smith.
I destroy my enemies when I make them my friends. Abraham Lincoln.
Change by Elena Hill. Change. The timeline of a friendship. The lock of my heart and the key to my soul. The ticking clock of life. My ever-changing pen on paper as it moves slowly and steadily down the page. The constant growing of a small child. The slow growing of a fragile tree. A little bird, a gentle creature, with dainty feathers on her small but powerful wings. The story of a person never ending till they die, a complicated movie or a diverse and artsy play. This book of hidden secrets I am holding in my hands is always changing just a little as I write in it day by day.
One day our descendants will think it incredible that we pay so much attention to things like the amount of melanin in our skin, or the shape of our eyes, or our gender, instead of the unique identities of each of us as complex human beings. Franklin Thomas.
True friendship is like a redwood tree. It is sturdy and strong. It will never let you down. It is almost impossible to uproot, but when it is, it will surely die. So protect it, nurture it, and it will give you shade and protect you from the wind. True friendship is like the sea and the land, the sun and the moon, always standing by each other.
Loyalty poem by Sabine. Loyalty shines like the sun in the morning sky, and loyalty flies high up in the sky like the birds. Loyalty could be best friends watching the twinkling stars, and when they wake up, the white clouds are drifting into the shining sun, and the bright green grass under the apple tree with shiny glossy red apples. Loyalty is strong like an oak tree that supports you on its branches. Loyalty could be kindness and faithfulness to others. Loyalty is like a pitch-black bunny hopping across a field. Loyalty could be so many amazing things that all people need. Once there was a little girl named Olivia who was going into first grade in a new school. In the car to school, Olivia decided to talk about her new school with her mom. I'm scared I'm going to fail. Last year I was doing so good. What if I'm the bottom of the class? What if kids tease me because of my height?
Don't worry, sweetie. You're not going to fail. You're going to make a lot of new friends. And plus, I packed new cookies for snack, and if you don't go to school, you won't be able to have your snack.
So Olivia went to school so she could have her cookies. At recess, Olivia went to a big tree to eat her cookies.
Ooh, cookies, yum. Hi, I'm Jazz.
I'm Olivia.
Do you want to be friends?
Yeah, I was so scared I wasn't going to make any friends, but now I have one.
Cool.
You want to go play on the slide?
Here.
What's your favorite food? I like guacamole on toast.
Oh, yeah. My favorite food is hot Cheetos. My sister loves Reese's Pieces. She hides an entire box under our bunk bed. She absolutely loves them, and our parents don't even know.
Oh, nice.
Well, I gotta go. My friends are waiting, so bye.
Bye. After school, Olivia goes home and tells Mom all about her new friend, Jazz. The next day at school, Jazz is talking to her other friend, Ellie.
Oh my gosh, so what about the party? OMG, Jason is throwing a pool party on Saturday from 11 to 5. I am totally going, even if my parents say I can't. Ooh, here, try this new lipstick. I just got it. Thanks. So good. And you should totally bring...
Hi, Jazz.
Hi, Olivia. Who is she? She's as tall as a giraffe. I don't know. I just read her name tag.
What?
Well, you're not cool enough to be talking to us, so you can just leave. Because we only talk to cool people, and obviously, you're not a cool person. Sorry. Looks like you hit your head on the monkey bars. Giraffe.
Alone and sad, Olivia sits by the tree. Little did she know, another student named Casey sees her crying and decides to come over and check on her.
Are you okay?
No, I thought someone was my friend, but then she pretended that she didn't know me.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, you can be friends with me.
Yeah.
Cool. Do you want to go on the little cave on the playground and play with me?
That would be nice. While in the cave, Olivia told Casey all about what happened with Jazz. Little did they know, Lana, another student, was playing and overheard them. Lana decided to come down and talk to them.
Did that really happen?
Yeah.
Hi, my name's Lana. I overheard your guys' conversation. Jazz really did that to you? Well, anyway, do you guys want to know what Jazz does to every new student?
Sure.
Well, first she takes every new student and secretly interviews them to see if you're cool enough. And if you're not, she pretends like she doesn't even know you. I know from self-experience.
That's what she did to me.
Well, anyways, do you guys want to be friends?
Yeah. Sure. So Casey, Lana, and Olivia formed a friendship that day that has lasted even till this day.
Trust is a running rhino, speeding in the grassy plains, looking up at the bright blue sky, and a feathery white bird soaring in the sky. Now, the feathery white bird peers at us, waiting and watching for the world to gain its trust.
Secrets by Raji. I lean in to hear my friend's secret. Her words form the wind, and it weaves itself through the willow tree leaves. Each leaf is a secret that has been told to me. When a new secret comes, a new leaf sprouts and holds the secret. When my willow tree has enough secrets, it drops a few leaves, making room for new secrets. The secret then retreats far into the mind, into the hidden depths where all the old secrets lie. As the leaves fall, I remember the secret before it hides. When a secret is told to me, it goes straight to my willow tree.
Friendship Poem by Leah. A bond between two, a rope tied together. Fun and change, and all the others. Gaining and losing every day and night. The key to it all is to be nice. Muriel had just gone to a new school. It was her first day. She was walking down to the water fountains with her friend Emma, but two boys came and blocked it.
Hi, are you guys still using that?
Are you blind? Look what we're doing.
Well, duh, she's Hallie, so that makes sense.
Annette. Knowing that they needed help, Annette went to get the teacher.
She's crying.
Wow, what a crybaby.
Crybaby.
Here comes the teacher. Run!
What's going on here?
There's the two boys. They're bullying me.
Oh, poor dear. Let's go to the classroom and talk about this.
As they were walking to the classroom, they bumped into the two boys.
Those are the boys, the ones who are bullying me.
Boys, you're coming with me.
So they brought the boys with them to the classroom and talked about what had happened.
So what happened at the water fountain?
It was her. She did it.
Yeah, we didn't do anything. She pushed us and said, "Get out of my way."
What? No, that's not true. They're the ones who were bullying me. They said that I was blind and howly, and all I asked if they were done using the water fountain. But then they started saying all that nonsense.
Okay, I don't want to take anyone's sides, so I will be watching you two.
Can you at least watch her too, please?
Yeah.
That's fair.
Muriel decided she was just going to ignore the bullies and not let them hurt her anymore. And they eventually stopped, and her friendship with Annette became a very important.
Honesty is more than not lying. It is truth-telling, truth-speaking, and truth-living. These words are like the white fluffy clouds in the sky, the beautiful animals in the forest. The frogs are trustworthy. They glow in the night sky. The panthers move swiftly from tree to tree. There's honesty all around you. There's honesty in the grass, in the ocean, and in people. Honesty is the best poetry. Friendship by Eli. Oh, what joy it is to have a friend like you, for giving me strength the way you do, for lifting me up when I'm feeling down, and for putting a smile on my face when I'm wearing a frown. Thanks for being there and helping me grow. Your friendship means a lot to me, and this I'd like you to know.
Quarantine by Elena Hill. As if the days repeat themselves, night and day are as one. No whisper of wind that whistles through trees. The outside world seems to be a place I once knew but can't remember, a forbidden place that no one dares enter. The The crowded streets now as bare as the quiet sounds of the voiceless song, the heaviness of the quiet, cold stone. But there is still hope that maybe one day the haze will lift and all will return, but never be the same.
On the heaviest day, on the bitterest night, still I will love, still I will love. When I'm tired and hungry and we're in a fight, still I will love, still I will love. As we change and we grow, as we ripen and ride, still I will love, still I will love. When nothing turns out quite the way that we thought, still I will love, still I will love you. When I'm scared to lay bare all the pain in my chest, still I will love, still I will love. But our bravest and weakest, our worst and our best, still I will love, still I will love. When we lose all our hair and our teeth and our minds, still I will love, still I will love. When the scenery falls and I mess up my lines, still I will love, still I will love. I make a promise, I make a promise, I make a vow, I make a vow to myself, to you, to everyone right now. When the world tries to tear us apart at the seams, when life makes it hard to keep chasing our dreams, when we're messy and weepy and feeble and old, and we don't have a clue what the future will hold, still I will love, still I will love, still I will love, oh, still I will love, still I will love you. Still I will love, still I will love, still I will love, love. Still I will love, still I will love, still I will love, love. Still I will love, still I will love, still I will love, love. Still I will love, still I will love, still I will love, love. Still I will love, 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 still I will love.
Bestie's poem by Lana. I got your back, you got mine, I'll help you out anytime. To see you hurt, to see you cry, it makes me weep, I want to die. If we agree to never fight, it wouldn't matter who's wrong or right. We'll be besties till the end.
Friendship poem by Muriel Hazlett. Friendship is something that can be broken, something that can be fixed. Someone who loves you, someone who cares about you, someone who helps you through the hard times. A friend is someone who cares.
The first time I was bullied was at school. There were these two popular girls that always share their snacks at lunch. One day, they were sharing a chocolate cake, and I asked for a slice.
Hey, Jess, do you want a piece of this super sugary fudge cake?
Yes, of course I do.
Here!
Thank you.
Can I have a slice?
Oh my God. I'm sorry, but it's too sugary for you. We are your friends here, and we want to look up for you.
Yeah, trust me, we're doing you a favor here. You've already gotten so chubby, and we wouldn't want you to get even more ugly now, would we?
Oh, okay.
It hurt to be called fat, and I went to the playground to cry. I thought someone would come to comfort me. But no one came. After recess, I told the teacher.
Miss Paute, Sarah and Jess said I was fat. They wouldn't share their cake with me.
My teacher said that she would talk to them. I like to imagine that they got in big trouble and had to eat all the cake in the world.
Eat all the cake. See how you like it when you're chubby.
Please, no more.
This is torture.
I never want to see another chocolate cake again.
Everyone's gonna make fun of us too.
I'll never do it again.
Kindergarteners can be so cruel. Later on, I made a best friend for life. The end.
Beauty by Frida Boker. Living love through rain. Every drop is a thought, like a shy deer who is lost, who is tangled in a vine and can't free itself. Any ordinary person can be beauty. Beauty lives like the sun, like the moon, like the stars and the clouds. Beauty looks down on us, watching every movement, every deed we do, smiling or frowning, crying or laughing, thinking or knowing. Beauty loves everything and everyone, and will always help those who are lost.
Alone by Olivia Kiesel. I thought we were BFFs, best friends forever. But now she walks up to me and says, I don't want to be friends with you anymore, and walks away like it happens every day. She was my only friend, and now I feel abandoned. I walked down the street alone when she was supposed to be there. I stood on the swings alone when she was supposed to be there. I'm all alone in this big world, one kid out of a million. I still keep hoping that she'll walk up to me and say, April Fools! Or that I will wake up and this will all have been a bad dream. But I know in my heart that she is never coming back to me.
Once upon a time, there was a boy named Ovid who had a sister named Paulina. They moved in a new house and a new neighborhood, which meant new friends. One day, they were walking around their neighborhood and met a girl named Ruby. They started hanging out together and became best friends. Until one day, something happened that made their friendship end.
Hey, I'm heading to Ruby's house. Wanna come?
Sure, sounds fun.
So then they walked to Ruby's house.
I've told you a million times, just leave the mail in the mail slot. Oh, hi, Ovid. And Paulina, what are you wearing?
Clothes?
I don't think so. More like dog clothes.
Why are you picking on her about her clothes? They're just clothes.
'Cause we're girls. Duh. Anyways, what do you guys want to do today?
The park.
The park? That's just as lame as your clothes.
No, it's not. There's so much fun things to do there.
Ew, you like the park too? Only little kids like the park. I'm better than that.
Well, I guess that you're going to stay home today while we go to the park.
You guys go then. I don't want you on my property anyways. And, as a matter of fact, I don't remember you telling me you were coming over in the first place. Bye-bye.
So that was interesting, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, thanks for standing up for me back there. Means a lot.
Of course. She can be intimidating at times. Can't believe I was even friends with her.
Thinking of you, I lean over silent fresh water. His head appears when the earth turns. The sky has no motion except one. One by one, peaceful eyelashes free themselves from tiny drops of water. They meet themselves for the first time, but not the last time.
Names by Seisha. I wore dresses with a ponytail, no shoes, and always had short black hair. For you wore a t-shirt with shorts and always had dark brown hair. We were together for years. The first year was silence. Then someday, everyone noticed us. Everyone loved to sing out loud our names and drew us every day like a family without a child. They liked to color us different colors like black, white, light brown, and even rainbow colors. They didn't care what our names were. They only cared about our existence.
This Is Us, actor Lonnie Chavez, has written an essay detailing the racism, intimidation, and stress he's witnessed in his 12 years of life. These are his words. My life matters, but does it? America paints a very clear picture of how I should view myself. America shows me that my blackness is a threat, and I am treated as such. I actually didn't learn about being black and what that would mean for me until I was 7 years old. I thought I was a peach man, so my parents educated me on being a black man really quick with long talks, books, and movies. I was overwhelmed with confusion, fear, and sadness.
Being a young black boy in Hollywood made it even more fearful. I can recall the time when I realized there are not a lot of people that look like me on these Hollywood sets and asked my mom where all the black people were. I also remember being invited to events, but then being treated very poorly by security or entrance checkers, like I wasn't supposed to be there. I think of going to Hollywood events with other actors and actresses where I was constantly asked if I'm the boy from Blackish or the boy from Stranger Things. Can you imagine being confused for any other black kid just because you all share the same profession? I can.
I can recall a time on set when I started crying, listening to an actor portraying a racist grandmother towards my character. The director and writers told me that they didn't need me to cry for the scene. However, it was hard for me not to cry, as I witnessed what I just learned was my reality. I wasn't acting, I was crying for me. Can you imagine having to explain to a room full of white people why I couldn't hold back my real tears while experiencing the pain of racism? I can.
It didn't stop there. I was racially profiled at a restaurant in San Diego while visiting one of my young black co-stars. Her black cousins and I were accused by a young white girl working the cash register of trying to steal the few tips in her tip cup. It was a huge ordeal that almost led to the police being called on us. Until some wonderful fan who happened to be white told them that I was a professional actor on 2 television series currently airing and argued that he doubted I would need to steal her few dollars. Can you imagine someone thinking that you're a thief just because of the color of your skin? I can.
My 10th birthday fell on Thanksgiving in 2018. After coming home late with my family from my birthday party, a Long Beach police officer twisted my dad's arm behind his back and pulled him from our doorstep with the door open, claiming he was being detained for a traffic ticket. My mother ran to my room and told me with fear in her eyes to go into my little brother's room and stay away from the windows. She put my new baby brother in my arms and told me that no matter what I hear on our front yard, do not come to the door, no matter what. I held my baby brother and cried as I could hear my mother yelling outside of our home. I thought my parents were for sure going to die going up against the police. By the grace of God, they are both still with me, and that racially motivated harassment against my father was dismissed. Can you imagine holding on to your 3 little brothers while thinking that you are all going to be orphans? I can.
If you don't understand what's going on in the world, then understand this. This is what the world looks like for me, a 12-year-old black boy. This is my America. Policies need to change. Laws need to change. The police need to change. Hollywood needs to change. Hearts need to change. America needs to change. Change has got to happen for unarmed black citizens to not live in fear of being murdered. Can you imagine being me in 2020 and wondering what the future holds? I can't.
Forgiveness by Ella Schlatter. Forgiveness is just there. There it is, standing in front of me. A glass of water, full to the brim of that river water, so fair and clean. Yet again I turn around. There is my window, with those everlasting rolling hills. And then 2 trees, standing side by side, roots tangled together, not as wrestling, but together as one. Their branches stitched together, as if those shaking hands. I look up, I see the bare branches of the trees, not a leaf to be found, but still, those trees are loved with nature.
Friendship by Elizabeth. Friendship is like walking on a tightrope with a hand guiding you through the way. Together you'll make it through the valleys of death and the blazing fires. But don't let go, or one day you'll fall. For true friendship is the light in the darkness and the security of holding on and believing, even when you feel like you have nothing. Be thankful and grateful, because the hands that helped and guided me changed my life. For a moment can last forever, and forever in a moment can change a life.
Have you ever felt like nobody was there?
Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere?
Have you ever felt like you could disappear?
Like you could fall, no one would hear.
Well, let that lonely feeling wash away.
Maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay.
'Cause when you don't feel strong enough to stand,
You can reach out your hand,
And oh, someone will come running.
And I know they'll take you home. Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you,
and when you're broken on the
ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. Lift your Without a sense of caring, there can be no sense of community. Anthony J. D'Angelo.
We must be the change we wish to see in the world. Mahatma Gandhi.
There's not a word yet for old friends who've just met. Jim Henson.
There's a place where you don't have to feel unknown. And every time that you call out, you're a little less alone. If you only say the word from across the silence, your voice is heard.
We all live with the objective of being happy. Our lives are all different and yet same. Anne Frank.
When will our conscience grow so tender that we will act to prevent human misery rather than avenge it? Eleanor Roosevelt.
It is from numberless diverse acts of courage and belief that human history is shaped. Each time a man stands up for an ideal, or acts to improve the lot of others, or strikes out against injustice, he sends forth a tiny ripple of hope. Robert F. Kennedy.
Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So the sun comes streaming, you'll reach up and you'll rise again. If you only look around, you will be found.
Still We Will Love came about because a group of 17 creative forces had something to say about our world. We just had to listen. The themes, the poetry, the personal stories, all came from them. Some of the editing you see here came from them. Even the title of our production came from them. We have watched these spirited students wrestle with some very hard topics, and their words always reflected a spirit of generosity, authenticity, and inclusion. L.R. Nost once wrote, "It's not our job to toughen our children up to face a cruel and heartless world. It's our job to raise children who will make the world a little less cruel and heartless." All of the teachers who worked with these students this summer agree that they restored our faith in the future of our world. The thoughts, ideas, and hopes expressed in Still We Will Love Give us confidence that we will one day have a world that is more compassionate, more accepting. We thank you, our audience, for your belief in the arts and the nurturing of the voices who will change the world. If you are able to donate at this time, it would help us to continue to provide opportunities like this for our community. There is a link at mauiacademy.org for donations. Many thanks for being here with us today.